What's going on, everybody? Josh here, Half-Ass Beer Review, with a couple buddies, Draston, Fanboy Town. Now, I recently got called out on the show for not trying any real Sonder beers. I've been critical of their collaborations. So, Truth Beer Consequences, they challenged me to, I guess, come to Sonder Brewing Company. And they said Mason was the location to go. So we are here, and we are ready for beer. Let's check it out. Chris, what do you think of Sonder's beer?
Let's go see.
How many different locations do they have? This is their Mason location. And it's actually their 6th year anniversary today. And they just so happen to be doing beer releases every hour. When we talk about room, look how much room just inside this place has. They have a separate kitchen. You go over there and you order your food. And so today it just so happens to be the 6-year anniversary for where we're at here at Sonder. And every hour they seem to be releasing a new beer. Now I'm going to take you guys outside because it gets even bigger. And today it's sunny, it's cool. Ohio State's playing Penn State. Penn State just scored. But man, there's just room everywhere, dog friendly, pet friendly. I love this place. All right, so we made it inside Sonder Brewing. Showed you guys around a little bit, had a few beers, and ran into some new friends. So I'm going to go ahead and let them introduce themselves to you.
Hi, I'm Marco, and I'm with Truth Beer Consequences. I'm here with the best co-host in Podcast Landia.
I'm Julia. I'm the co-host of Truth Beer and Consequences.
So what that is, we listen to and we watch all the Cincinnati-based craft beer podcasts and media from the previous week. We get together with podcast hosts, and today we are
Back
at Sonder Brewing in Mason. And we're happy to meet up with some new friends, and come check us out at truthbeerpod.com. Julia, we would not be a good craft beer show if we weren't drinking craft beer.
I love how we're doing this like this is our show, and it's totally not.
It's totally not. But anyways, what are you drinking here on, by the way, today is Sonder Brewing's 6th anniversary.
I am drinking Maverick Nocturnal. Nocturnal is their Czech dark lager. The base is phenomenal. The Maverick chocolate gives it this extra roasty, slightly bitter taste that you don't get from the normal Nocturnal, and it is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
And this happens to coincide with a period of about a month in my life. I'm not having alcohol, but I am having athletic hazy. I am going to come back, and I don't. You guys don't know this because, why would you? But I followed Sonder since before Sonder was even an actual physical space. So I am happy. Yes, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to see this 6th anniversary. I feel like I've been a part of Sonder for a really long time. My son and I have frequented this tap room over and over again. And so I'm happy to be here on the 6th anniversary. I got to say hi to a lot of friends from Sonder on their 6th anniversary. So even though I am at non-alcoholic beer drinking period, I am still here to support my friends in the industry here at Sonder Brewing.
And I will just chime in for one final bit and just say that I know that Half-Ass Beer Review has done some of these Sonder collaboration beers in the past. It's how Marco and I found them to talk about them on our podcast.
Now, I recently got called out on the show for not trying any real Sonder beers. I've been critical of their collaborations.
And we reached out and said, Sonder makes much better beers than just the collaborations.
Yeah.
Next time you're in town, we need you guys to come down here, try some actual Sonder beers, and hopefully it has been a worthwhile trip for them.
Seems like it has. It has for me.
So, yeah.
Look, if you think getting together with friends and having beer is all about the beer, you're wrong. It's far more, yes, what in your glass matters, but it's about the people and the discussions around the beer. I can talk beer even though I'm not having a full strength beer, and that's what I'm doing today. So glad to be here.
I'm drinking a Marzen right now. This is really delicious. I love these. I love the maltiness. A little bit of caramel in there as well too. It's a little sweet. It's real light. I could even go for a little bit more of the maltiness, because you know me, I love that maltiness as well too. This is the second beer I've had, second pint here at Sonder. The first one I had was the rhueberry, the chocolate, the raspberry. That was really good, really nice and malty as well too. Make sure that I'm staring at the camera for Josh. Great vibe here. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be at this location. A lot of people right now. It's a great, beautiful Saturday. A lot of folks outside as well too. So,
Mom, can I do this? Can I do this?
I don't know. Can you?
I don't know.
Anyways, without interruption.
Yeah, today I've enjoyed Sonder. I came in. I started with a Marzen style beer. It was a little bit drier than I expected, not as malty as I typically get from other Marzen style beer, but it was still quite enjoyable. And then I moved from that to a little out of my comfort zone and went with the orange cream You Betcha, which is their New England style IPA. And actually, it wasn't hoppy at all. I enjoyed it quite a bit. It's not something I can drink all the time. It's got great orange flavor, but it's nice and creamy. But it is something I would order again. And actually, one of my favorites of the day so far.
Okay, so the first beer I had was the Top of the Morning, which is their stout aged in maple barrels, and lots of maple. Very easy to drink, and that could be a dangerous beer. Yeah, and then I got the Maverick Nocturnal, which is their sports beer with Maverick coffee, which is at a local chocolate. Was that a...
It's a local chocolate.
Okay. Okay, so like Saunders in Michigan, they have Maverick, right? Not Sonder. What's ours? Sanders. Sanders. So, yeah, this is bad. So, it is what it is. But the beer is good. The environment's good. We're going to order some food, and we'll be back with you. So, we just got out of Sonder Brewing Company here in Mason, Ohio. Let's talk about the food a little bit. Tone, what'd you get for food?
I got a chicken sandwich that had a crispy crust with like bits of ramen in it. It was delicious. I love the slaw on it. The pickles were actually really good. The only thing I would say about it is that the bun got a little wet towards the end and kind of started falling apart, but it was a delicious bun.
Yeah, I got the same sandwich, right? I think it made it oddly dry on the outside,
Yes.
like the ramen stuff did. But we also got potato cakes,
Yes,
which are real good. You get applesauce and you get sour cream to dip it in. Huge fan of the applesauce. I'm going to just go ahead and say that right there. I also got the Korean barbecue fried wings. Ooh, let me tell you, it was more of like a paste than it was a sauce on those wings. It was delicious.
God.
A lot of flavor. The wings were cooked to perfection.
Yeah, they were
Big wings. I got an order of 5 of them. So I was going to say I didn't get a lot, but I only ordered 5. So, but that's just where we're at. Christopher, how about yourself?
Yeah, I had the bacon jam burger, and it was delicious. It had a nice bacon jam on it, but the real kicker was the brioche bun. It's nice and soft, and it was good.
Right. All right, so let's talk about the environment, first of all. Like, what would you rate the environment?
I'm sitting like a 3.75/4. I feel like outside of a busy day today, like it has been, which was extra loud in there. You had the Ohio State game going on. You had families coming in here after soccer or whatever it was, and they got a release today. I feel like if it was just like a chill day, it would be perfectly fine. I like the just kind of like simple aesthetic in there. The food was great. Like everybody was really friendly. So I feel like the environment overall was a good experience.
Yeah, I'd probably leaning more towards 3.5 or so myself. It's a little loud for my taste when you get a lot of people in there. It tends to echo a bit, but for general facilities of things to do, there's outside things to do, and the beer garden's great. So a lot of opportunities to do things.
Yeah, what's great, what I really like about it is they have space here. They have a big parking lot. They have a big facility with a lot of seating inside.
Yeah.
But then, like, outside, they just have all this space, which you don't see at really a lot of breweries, which is awesome. A lot of cool things going on here. It's kid-friendly. It's pet-friendly. People had their dogs outside and stuff like that. I think the environment, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. I think it was great. Overall, what would you rate the food?
I'm sitting at probably, right about a 4.25. Those wings could probably even push to a 4.5. Had I got my own wing set, I'd probably be sitting near even to a 5. They were that good.
How good was that blue cheese that came with them?
That blue cheese, that must have been homemade as well too.
Oh, and it was thick, certified thick blue cheese. Draston, Christopher?
Food wise, I'd be, for at least what I got, 3.75, 4 range.
Yeah, I'm honing in right at a 4 too. I really like it. I thought it was very good stuff. Finally, let's talk what we talk about best on this channel and the beer.
Yeah.
Tone, beer overall.
The beer was
Little
really good.
highlights.
I really liked the beer. I think there's a great variety. They got the special release today, so every hour is new beer, which I kind of think is actually pretty cool. Like I can understand like being there all day might be tough, but it's a neat thing to kind of do and be involved in. And honestly, every beer I had was pretty unique from the other one that I was probably drinking. I tried to get like a variety, but man, some good flavors compared to the ones that I'd had that had put me on a different level of thinking what Sonder could produce. They changed my mind here at the actual brewery.
And that's where I'm at too. I'm glad that they were able to break that first impression that I had from some of the other ones that I had, and I would make a habit of coming down here more regularly now that I kind of see what they have and the food options and things.
Yeah, definitely a shout out to our new friends at Truth Beer Consequences, because they kind of called me out on only trying the collaborations they do with the theme park down the road, which is called Kings Island, right? Sorry, I'm processing what I'm going to say here at a very slow rate. I'm about to blue screen on everybody here. But no, they called me out on it saying, hey, they have good beer. You got to check them out. Go to the one in Mason. And so we made the plan to go to the one in Mason. We reached out to them. They came. We got to meet them. And it was a great, fantastic time. A lot of good conversations. A lot of great beer. For the beer, I'm going 4 or 5. I really loved it.
Yeah.
There's something here. I could drink something different every single time. And that's what I like. Something that's going to excite me, that I want to drink, that I don't have to drink the same thing all day. And they do a very good job of it. That's going to do it for this episode of Half-Ass Beer Review. Thank you all for stopping by and checking out another beer quest with us, Fanboy Tone, myself, and Drassen the Dungeon Master. I love Sonder Brewing Company. Tone, where can the good people at home find you?
You can find me and Dude79 live every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, twitch.tv/banter and babble for all your entertainment, pop culture, news, and reviews. And also once in a while, you can check out Let's Set the Tone as well on the same channel.
Drassen, yourself?
You can find us every Monday at twitch.tv/7dungeons for the best homebrew Dungeons and Dragons adventures.
Links are down there. You won't be disappointed. And always remember to please keep those fridges full and have a great night.